Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Smackdown Watch Party, the best duo here. Me and Nick from Furious Nation. We got normal guy here in the chat, Cameron. How you doing, man? How you doing, Nick?
Feeling okay. I was feeling good, but now I'm feeling all right. But I mean, I'm a little upset, but then at the same time, it's business. We'll talk about it. Yeah, apparently release is happening as we speak. 10, I got the names recorded on the notes. 10 released so far. Half of from the main roster, half from NXT, but we'll talk about it. Apparently
Happy birthday, normal guy.
But I'm doing all right other than that.
Yep, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I had a good live stream earlier at 4 o'clock. Just a nice relaxing Friday for me. Just waiting for SmackDown to start. We got less than 60 seconds.
And thank God that show's going back to 2 fucking hours, dude. Apparently, it's going to go back to 2 hours in June. That Meltzer's trying to confirm the exact date, but it is going back to 2 hours in June. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
I cannot stand a 3-hour fucking SmackDown anymore. I can't. No one can. And apparently, like I said, release is going on. I mean, I'm shocked, honestly, with the names being cut. Some of them never got the chance, but
sorry, I read it wrong. Baby guy. Sorry, I read it wrong. Normal guy, I read it wrong. But what's up, Nick?
But yeah, that's just was talking with Adam Carl, my buddy from the Forbidden Podcast, for a while ago, just for like a while on the phone for a while now, talking about the releases. And I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, do I hate people losing? I mean, I hate seeing people lose their job, and I am a bit upset that the releases that these people got cut because some of them weren't given the fair opportunity. But at the end of the day, I can understand it's a business, and you know, because the WWE they're there to make money. TKO's there to make money, and plus with rumors of Mariah May coming in, Jeff Cobb coming in, probably those from AEW, the outside promotions that WWE wants to bring in. I'm sure they're going to offer them big money offers. They're probably saving up money for that. So at the end of the day, WWE is a business. You know, they're there to run a business. And, you know, I mean, I am upset these people got cut like Dakota Kai, who wasn't given a fair chance. But I feel like, you know, just because you were
Coach, subscribe to Nick, man. There's his link.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Pure Station. But yeah, just because you're released, I don't think it's the end. But at least some of these people, it's not the end. I think, you know, there have been instances where people have got released and reinvented themselves and then came back when the time was right. Look at Drew McIntyre. 2014 in June, he got released. He was in 3MB. Him getting cut was probably the best thing for him, and look what he did.
Correct.
You know, I could see someone like Dakota Kai going to the Indies, killing it, reinvent herself, and come back. The same thing I could see with Cora Jade, who was cut, shockingly.
Here's Randy. Randy Orton is here, and Coach said to subscribe to you, Nick.
Thank you, Coach, by the way. But, Mitch, I'm sure you got something to say on these releases.
Like, you and I talked about it before. I talked about it with a couple other people. The one I was more shocked about, like, quote-unquote shocked, is Dakota Kai. Yeah. Because we all love Dakota Kai. She's a great talent. Didn't she come in second for the IC? She came in second for the IC title. And then since
she wasn't given a fair opportunity, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like she was with Io Sky at Damage Control once. Io faded out of Damage Control and grew past that and outgrew it. And you know they're going to push Io Sky.
Damian Priest and Solo?
Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa and Jigger Butt 2 brawling, and now LA Knight walking backstage. But
and there's LA Knight.
I wasn't really given a fair chance at all. She did do well in Damage Control, but after Damage Control was done, like, they didn't really give her a fair opportunity. She could have been an IC champion for the women or women's US champ, but she wasn't given a fair opportunity. And I know there'll be probably Triple H isn't in charge anymore because he let go of a Triple H girl. I mean, I don't think that's the case at all. At the end of the day, WWE is a business. They are.
Oh, sorry, Blaze Brooks. I've been released from this broadcast. I'll catch you later.
Blazed.
There we go.
But yeah, Dakota Kai, honestly, they could have done a lot more with her, and I could see her go to the Indies and kill it and show WWE what they missed out on. You know where I would love to see Dakota Kai in? TNA.
Yeah, you told me that.
And also the fact, remember, also another thing I want to bring up. Remember when NXT Black and Gold, Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai teamed up for a while?
Yes.
Them, I'd love to see tag in the Knockouts division in TNA.
Yeah.
I think they would be great in TNA. I mean,
Cora and Dakota being released because they are injury prone is crazy to me.
I mean, Dakota, yeah, that's another good
That was the reason?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised with Cora. I mean, Dakota did have like a knee injury, I think. I remember she had a history of a knee injury in Black and Gold. But Cora definitely I could understand because she got injured like, what, twice? There's even at one point, she came back in December of 23 at what, Deadline for NXT? And then she was going to be positioned to win the women's title in NXT from Lyra Valkyria and Philly at Stand and Deliver last year. And then they went with Roxanne Perez as a heel for the win to win the title from Lyra instead because Cora going down with an injury, and she was out for most of 2024. So I could see Cora Jade in that instance, but just like Dakota, I think Cora could have been something in the company and wasn't given and I think a string of bad luck with Cora Jade, honestly, with the injuries, also not given a fair opportunity. But I think most of all, injuries holding her down.
It might be odd for some going to TNA release with the NXT agreement with UNA.
It would be, but TNA is an option though, as weird as it is. At the same time, it is an option.
Yeah, it's trainer in NXT. Yeah.
Yeah. And didn't I mention it weeks ago here with you that I don't want to see anyone lose their job, but I think Shayna Baszler, I hate she got cut today, but you know what? It's probably the best thing.
Yeah. You and I talked about it. I thought she would be great for the Seth Rollins faction.
Yeah,
I said that, so I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but then I actually thought about it, like before she got cut. Like if you kind of add her though to the group, you're kind of treading Death Rider's AEW like territory, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
So there is some negatives with that, but I think with Shayna, I hate she got cut, but it's probably the best thing for her career, and I could see her absolutely go to the Indies just like Dakota and Cora and kill it there. You know. She's someone I'd like to see in TNA.
Hi, Wesley.
AEW. What's up, Wesley? There's a lot of wrestling options out nowadays. It's not like it was back in the day, like 20 years ago, where WWE was the only kid in town. There's a lot of options now, and I think it's healthy for the industry of pro wrestling.
So, did you hear about the promotion that Hogan and Bischoff are starting? But like,
yes, I did hear of
no
that.
script. So Blaze said Shayna and Braun could go there. Because they're actual real fighters.
Yeah, could be. There's also GCW with Bloodsport. There's GCW. There's NWA. There's MLW, where I think Matt Riddle's on there, and he's killing it there.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I mentioned TNA. There's AEW. There's New Japan. They need all the help they can get after Tony Khan raided New Japan. There's AAA.
Correct.
So there's options out there. It's not like WWE's the only kid in town anymore. And I think it's very healthy, honestly, for pro wrestling as a whole, that there's options out there. And also it's healthy that AEW's around. They're ice cold right now, but it's important they're around right now because it gives people options of where to go for work if they want to pro wrestle.
Yeah, so Blaze agrees with you to go test the indies. Riddle and Cardona are doing well.
Yes,
so you mean, hold on, I'm going to make a joke. So you mean,
Blaze.
Hold on, Nick. So you mean they should go for the testes?
Yeah. But yeah, look at Matt Cardona, man. Look at what he's doing on the indies. And look at him now. At this point, he's reinvented himself so much to the point now where a lot of people, including me, would love to see him back in WWE. He'd do great another run there, give it another chance.
I tried.
Yeah. Even look at Cody Rhodes. He didn't want to be Stardust anymore, and he left. He didn't get released, but he left the company in 2016, went on the indies, made himself to a big star, and then he came back, and look where he's at now, one of the top guys in the company. Yeah. Like I mentioned, Drew McIntyre. There's others too. I think Rey Mysterio even left in 2015, went to Lucha Underground and did well.
Yeah.
Kurt
Yes,
Angle.
I agree to your assessment, Nick.
Yeah.
I just hope those who got released find work as soon as they can.
Yeah. Mentioned Matt Cardona. Even Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth from TNA. Look what he's doing. Look what Dolph's doing. He was a jobber for years in WWE. Look at him now in TNA, and he's killing it. Baron Corbin, he's just getting started too. I think as Bishop Dyer,
Where is he now?
I think he's on doing local indies, and he's on Busted Open Radio apparently with Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca. He's another guy who will I think is going to kill it on the indies too. There's a new wrestling promotion in Poughkeepsie, New York, ACW. That's another company. Shout out to them, by the way. That's another option. Sorry, I got a lot of energy, but yeah, just like looking at the thoughts, man.
No. You want to read this one?
Not to mention those on the indie scene can headline smaller local indies, may do in the Pittsburgh arena. Yeah, could see it. I'll tell you, Indies is gonna. I'll tell you, Indies is gonna do pretty well. They're gonna eat pretty good.
Yeah.
And plus, at the end of the day, WWE is a business. You know, they're bringing in Mariah May. They're bringing in Jeff Cobb. They probably summon AEW, who has a contract coming up that WWE's interested in bringing in and making them into a big star. So, I mean, at the end of the day, WWE's a business. So, I mean, I hate that it's happening, but it's it's not just WWE doing this. Like, at the end of the day, WWE's a business. So they're going.
We're getting Priest and Knight right now.
What?
We're getting Priest versus LA Knight right now.
Wow. Oof.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'm fine for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, WWE's a business. I mean, they're there to make money. I mean, the releases are going to happen. It's unfortunate, but it's the nature of the beast. It's not just WWE. It's every wrestling company does it. It's not just WWE. So I know it's upsetting. Nobody likes to see people lose their job, but it's how the business works, man. At the end of the day, you're there to run a business, and WWE's a business, and you're not going to lose sleep over these releases. And I do see some of them coming back at some point when the time's right. It's not the last time you see them, like Dakota Kai, Cora Jade. Definitely Cora Jade. I don't think
Rusev, Aleister Black, Mariah May, and Cobb coming. They need to make room and be able to pay them. It's a business indeed. I agree.
Yes.
What is up, Marquise? Absolutely. And guys, really quick, if you haven't checked out our new video on the network, the ladies and I talk about John Cena and R-Truth, that interaction. So make sure you go check that out. The link is right there. Yeah.
And probably those that like maybe, and they brought in Ricky Starks as well.
Yes.
You know, they're probably, they have people from Evolve that are sooner or later going to be ready to be called up to NXT and Raw and SmackDown. They're going to be NXT call-ups like Stephanie Vetcare, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Jordan Grace, Obafemi. So, I mean, it's going to happen, unfortunately. I don't like it, but I mean, again, you know, when you have the call-ups from NXT, and sometimes things pass people by. So, it's the nature of the beast at the end of the day.
So, Blaze goes, isn't this the second time Dakota and Braun got fired?
Yeah.
That's to suck. Hey, Skip Bayless! Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. How you been? Better than ever? Hey, troll cool cat.
But Mitch, I want to get your take on this. Also, Braun and Dakota, first time they were let go, that was under the Vince administration. And I feel like also Triple H brought them back to say, fuck you to Vince, because Vince should let them go and tried to apologize. And then I feel like Triple H tried with Dakota and Braun, but after Damage Control ended and after Braun Strowman's feud with Jacob Fatu, I mean, with Braun Strowman, what else were you going to do with him after the feud with Jacob Fatu? Like a guy like Braun Strowman, 7-foot giant, usually has no ceiling. And like, Triple H tried all he could to get most value out of Strowman as he could, and then kind of tried with Dakota, and then but he could have done more with Dakota. But I mean, it's going to happen. Releases are going to happen in any business in wrestling, but I don't think it's the last time we see him.
That is what we're talking about right now. It's just nature of the business, David. That's basically what it is. It's just like people come, people go, and that's it. There's a future plan in place, and sadly, they're not a part of it. That's what
Adam
we're
Carl tweeted
talking
out.
about, David. It's crazy. It's time to come
Adam
back,
Carl tweeted
right?
out.
Like Shannon Sharp's career is coming to an end. Yep. Shannon Sharp's career is coming to an end, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Mitch. I'm cutting you off so many times. I'm so sorry, but
you're good.
But Adam Carl, my buddy from the Forbidden Podcast, brought up a very good point. He tweeted this out 35 minutes ago. I liked the tweet and retweeted it. He said this very well himself, Adam Carl. And hopefully he's watching. Shout out to Adam Carl. He's mentioned it's never a good time to get released. Unfortunately, things just don't work out, but things happen for a reason. The releases may hurt now, but in the long run, it could be a blessing in disguise. It's up to you to make the most of it. Wishing those who got cut the best.
There might even be more. You never know.
Yeah.
Someone could get released during Smackdown.
Yeah. They did cut Christine Lubrano, I think was senior vice president of what the department she was in. She got cut yesterday, as well as one guy that was part of WWE The Bump. He got cut yesterday.
Yeah, I remember that. I never watched The Bump. I never did.
It was cringe, honestly.
AK. Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cable over.
Oh, and
so this is what's going to happen. You ready for this? This is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Solo and Jacob Fatu are going to interfere, and then they're going to get a tag team match right now.
I could see it. I mean, at this point, the 2-hour SmackDowns can't come fast enough. When you have a 3-hour show, of course you're going to get crap like that. That singles match turns into a tag team match. It's like it's formulaic. It's like when you run a 3-hour show, it's hard. It's like a chicken with its head cut off, and you can't think straight running a 3-hour show. This is the shit like that we get with 3-hour SmackDown.
Yeah.
Thank God they come back to 2 hours in June.
Blaze, this is actually kind of funny and creative at the same time. How about anyone who loses on SmackDown tonight is released? Hello, I'm kidding, but that would be fire. That would be fire. That would be funny. Like, you're gone, you're out.
Yeah.
Blaze is legendary. Legendary David.
Yeah. So we might as well go over the names. These are the names so far. 10 releases, 5 from the main roster, 5 from NXT. There's probably going to be more. They could be during the show tonight, but these are the names released so far. Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Shayna Baszler, Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter from the main roster. For NXT, Jakara Jackson, Riley Osborne, who was part of Evolve in NXT, Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, and Eddie Thorpe.
Yeah.
Eddie Thorpe, I'm not surprised. That release I agree with. He sucked. He was terrible.
By the way, really quick, Daniel, really quick. How's your channel coming along, man? How's your channel coming? Oh, by the way, only my boy Seth can turn heel overnight. Smack everyone in the face, and fans still can boo him. Seth is him. That crowd of Monday Night Raw was cheering for Seth. They weren't booing at all.
This is true. Dakota Kai, yeah, she was injury prone. And Cora Jade. So, Eddie Thorpe, also dating Dakota Kai, by the way. Eddie Thorpe, I actually agree with that release. That's something like trimming fat or cutting your dead weight. And what was he gonna do? Like he had no character. He was a boring wrestler. He didn't have a good match at Vengeance Day at all. That strap match with Trick Williams, and apparently a podcaster in JD from New York 206. Shout out to JD. Apparently,
okay, subscribe to Nick, man. There's the link.
Yep. He rightfully criticized Eddie Thorpe, and Eddie Thorpe couldn't handle criticism. And it's so funny because he got owned by a podcaster was Eddie Thorpe, and now where's Eddie Thorpe? Fired.
Where do you think he's going?
I don't care. Unemployment, as far as I'm concerned. He's boring. I don't. Maybe NWA. Maybe back.
That is a good question, David. Nick, who could you see getting released next?
I could see Akira Tozawa. I could see that.
I could see that.
Yeah, I could.
Otis is against Rusev on Monday.
Yeah. There is a rumor Shotzi got released, but I don't know how true
AK subscribe to you, man.
Thank you, NFL Reality Check. But yeah, I could see Tozawa get on the chopping block. I could also probably see.
Appreciate that, Wesley. Thank you.
Yeah. I could see Kiana James. She's not doing anything. But she's injured though. I hope not Zoe Stark, but I don't know what's she doing. She's not doing anything.
Yeah. Do I want Carlito release? I mean, they're not doing anything with him.
But he is kind of in a storyline now with the Judgment Day, so I can't see him getting cut though.
He's just a legend. Carlito is so legendary that he's not going to get released.
Right.
I'm going to look at the roster and see who I think is going to be released next.
Apollo Crews. He's not. He's injured. Injured as
That's a good one.
He's been a colossal flop on the main roster.
That's a good one.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit if it's Apollo Crews.
I'm on the website now. Chase U came back. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They came back. Good for them.
I don't know why they even broke him up late last year when they lost to Ridge Holland. That was stupid. Then they tried to push Ridge Holland as a big main event guy in NXT, and it went nowhere. Now, he's a guy I could see caught. He's not getting better.
Yeah. They released all these players to bring in Orange Cassidy and pay him in the big bucks, right, Mitch? No. Coach like the big body brunch. I saw that. So I'm going to go on big body legendary.
No one's already just brought back to NXT, apparently.
Apollo Crews is one. Not. Von Breaker, no. He's injured. You know who's not on the website? El Grande Americano.
I know. He's definitely not released. He's not getting released. He'll be fine. Chad Gable, El Grande, they'll be fine. They're not getting released. They're fine. Those from NXT. Thea Hale just got brought back. I can't see her getting cut. I don't know about Tatum Paxley. I don't know. Maybe Nikita Lyons. She hasn't been seen since on NXT.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Yeah. Lola Vice?
Nah. And there's rumors she could get called up to the main roster, in fact. Maybe this is why they're doing releases to make room for NXT call-ups. We may get a draft probably in June.
Can they just release Omos already?
Wait, did they? I wouldn't be shocked.
No, can they just release Omos?
Oh, can they release Omos? Oh, I thought you said they released Omos.
No. Hopefully GT goes back to the Jelly name. I like that better anyway. The White Six is staying around, and they're going to have Alexa Bliss be the leader.
Yeah, and apparently Uncle Howdy's going to be out of the group on his own. I say good.
I don't like Alexa Bliss leading the Wyatt Six, though.
Blaze, yeah, I was gonna say them. Gallus on the chopping block. Blaze says a rumor Gallus could be on the chopping block next. I was gonna say it, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised. I was gonna say it, believe it or not.
Who we got, if they chose to swap some low talent, I'm all for it. But wrestling talent level at the moment is that it's better than it's ever been. Good point.
Go ahead.
Shane McMahon is still on the roster page. Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Tamina Snuka.
Yes. She is doing
Why is she still here?
She's dead. Talk about dead weight. That's personification of dead weight. What is she doing? What is she doing? Nothing. Not even signed to a brand. She hasn't been seen in ages, and God knows how long. Why even keep someone like that? That's someone you should cut. That's just dead weight, like dragging your company down. Just let her go if you're not doing anything with her. I don't see what other role you could have her in the company, and she's not good in the ring. She's a terrible wrestler.
I don't see Natalia getting released. I don't.
Nah, I'd be shocked if she's caught, if Natalia's released. I can't see it.
Yeah, no, let Alexa just be your pure evil self doll. That's good enough. Me either. It's so dumb, it's stupid.
Yeah. If there's more releases during this stream, we'll definitely be keeping you guys posted for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to be on the phone here looking for updates for sure.
And guys, if you haven't already, go check out Premium Takes. They are live right now. Mac the Giants fan, Adam Costas, and Zion Zenith. They are live right now on the network. Go over there and say hi. There's the link.
Yeah.
No one can afford to lose this match.
That's why maybe they do a tag match, but it's dumb because you just could have done the tag match instead of the singles match. It's just stupid. This is why I can't wait for the show to go back to 2 fucking hours. It's not even funny. I can't say that. I can't stress that enough.
Right.
Whoever thought of the idea of SmackDown going to 3 hours, like whoever thought that was a good idea, clearly doesn't know any better. I don't even think Triple H wanted this shit at 3 hours. I don't. An idiot must have wanted this shit at 3 hours. Yep, disqualification. Solo Sikoa attacks Damian Priest. Surprise.
I called it.
Yep, you did. Now we're going to get a tag team match. What could have been the fucking match instead of this singles match. Why? Why? Yeah. David Pontnam, you bring up a very good point. I think some of them will go to TNA. Yeah, I could see it too.
Yep.
Plus with Jordan Grace in WWE, and they might give, and Masha Slamovich is doing well. Who's to say WWE doesn't give her a look to bring her into NXT? Same thing to bring to WWE Tessa Blanchard, others from the Knockouts division who WWE may have interest bringing in. And they're going to need replenishing in that Knockouts division. They got an Indy Hartwell, but she's not really a big name right now. She will be on the Indies, I could see, but they need more star power. Why not bring in Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox, who's still a free agent, Shayna Baszler, Cora Jade? I'd love to see those women in TNA. I know it's weird because of the TNA NXT partnership, but TNA's still an option, and they're actually doing very well for themselves nowadays as TNA. And they had a pay-per-view last Sunday in Rebellion.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a decent show.
Up. Damian Priest is taking apart the announce table, the commentator's table.
Yeah. You know what's kind of fucked up though with Gigi Dolan getting caught? Her and Tatum Paxley recently wrestled for the Knockouts tag titles last Sunday at Rebellion, and now Gigi's released. It's kind of fucked up, if you ask me. So that's kind of shitty, and I feel bad for Gigi Dolan.
Yep.
At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if Tatum Paxley's let go. Or Shotzi. Or maybe not Tatum. I don't know. Tatum Paxley's actually very good. I hope they don't let her go because she's a very solid, talented wrestler that could add some decent depth to any women's division. She's very good. And like I said, Cora Jade and Dakota Kai being injury prone, at some point, can you really trust the talent anymore when they get injured too many times? That's another thing. And that's the kind of bad luck that Tegan Knox had that got her released for the second time last November from WWE.
Uh-huh.
I mean, injuries happen. It's the nature of the beast. Injuries happen, and anyone can get injured. No one's immune to them, but it's unfortunate. But bad luck, bad timing, just bad timing. Like wrong place at wrong time. So far, I'm seeing. Oh, Ryan Satin. Remember him? That idiot, that geek. Fuck him, by the way. He tweets out an hour ago. Dakota Kai is a no-brainer hire for AEW. I know AEW is an option, but what would they do with her? Nothing. I don't trust Tony Khan with anyone. Like Tony, this is the last thing Tony Khan and AEW need. They have too many wrestlers to begin with. I don't want to see Dakota.
Yeah, Strowman's been released 3 times
in AEW because they wouldn't know what to do with her. Yeah. It's 3 times. Yeah. Wait, is it 3 times?
3.
Wait, she got released today. Got released in June 2021. Yeah, is it 3 times?
Yes.
What was the other time then? I can't remember.
A couple years ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fraxium. Fraxium. I like Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
They're against Pretty Deadly now.
And we all know who's winning that one. It's not Pretty Deadly. Oh, fucking Pretty Deadly. Oh, my God. Fucking Pretty Deadly, man. Pretty Deadly. Cringely. Pretty cringely. Is what I call them. Pretty cringely.
Yep.
Wait, Elton Prince? He has freaking chest hair? I haven't seen it.
Gigi Dolan tweeted 34 minutes ago. Officially free to work in 30 days.
So with NXT, I think it's like a 30-day no-compete. With main roster, it's 90 days. So she'll be a free agent in early June.
Yeah.
Probably think on this because... So
have her go with Indy Hartwell.
So June 1st, she'd be a free agent.
Yeah. Well, June 2nd.
Or June 2nd, yeah. Well, we have 31 days in May, so technically.
Yeah.
Her I'd like to see in TNA. And her and Tatum got some recent shine in TNA as of late, a lot so recently as of late. So I'd like to see Gigi in TNA. Maybe that's where she goes. I'd like to see it. In AEW, she'll just get lost in the shuffle.
Oh, and we got the match right now.
Yep. We sure do.
No.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I just got dinner. Just by the time the stream was starting, I came late. So I was hoping it came earlier, but it got delayed. Got a delivery order, so just bear with me. So no other releases so far at this time. No other ones.
No.
Just looking through my phone if there's any more updates. So far, not some more so far. Sean Ross Sapp, actually, I just got a tweet from him. Sean Ross Sapp tweeted out a minute ago, there's a number of other NXT releases I'm working on confirming. So maybe it's done for the main roster. I'd hope. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not it, but hopefully it is it for the main roster. NXT, I could definitely see. Ridge Holland, like I mentioned, he sucks. And I don't see him getting any better. He's a guy I could see getting cut. Ridge Holland getting cut, you're not going to lose sleep over. The guy sucks. You won't even realize he's not there. Someone's saying Karrion Kross could get released. I don't see it. It's a troll. He's not getting caught.
So, AK says, "Hey, I'm having a hard time. Help me choose between one hot dog or pierogies."
Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Nothing against pierogies, but I choose hot dogs. And make sure you put some extra ketchup and mustard on there. With the hot dogs, by the way. By the way, I purchased my SummerSlam tickets 2 days ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Excited for you.
Yeah, I'll be in the nosebleeds, though. Yep.
Hot dogs.
Yes, hot dog.
What is up, John? How's it going, man?
What's up, John?
How do you like Smackdown so far?
Yeah. Not feeling it. Michael Bisping, UFC.
Ha. We got a UFC fighter in the building.
Yeah. Michael Bisping.
The opener was okay. Yeah, it was predictable.
Very predictable. You guys going to cover the Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan promotion? Probably not.
It's not, I don't know when that's actually going to start.
Yeah. That's the other thing about it. It's another thing about it. We don't know, but we'll keep you posted. Brock's young. This crowd is dead for this match. I mean, that's what you expect when you get fucking pretty deadly out there. I'm surprised they still even have a job. They should have released them today. Pretty deadly. They suck.
Yeah, Fatu and Solo came later than I thought. They were, though. I'm glad they let LA and Freeze go for a bit. Yeah. Hey, Adam.
Hey, Adam, I got to ask you something. You know I'm calling pretty deadly? Want to get your thoughts? Pretty
Apparently,
crazy.
there's more.
Yeah, we know. But Gallus have been released.
Who?
All 3 members, Gallus, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang, released.
I kind of saw that coming.
Yeah. Them, I'm shocked. Like, they were on Evolve. Doing well there. Now, like, that's mind baffling. You could have called them up, put them with Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. And main roster needs fucking tag teams. That I don't agree with. I'm sorry. They could have been more. But then again, things passed them by. But again, I don't agree with that release at all. How do you release Gallus and keep Pretty Deadly? That I don't get. That I want to know. So yeah, all 3 members of Gallus are cut. They've been in NXT for years too.
Yeah. I'm streaming a game tomorrow between Clippers and Nuggets tomorrow.
Fraud! Listen up, Dwayne, you ball fraud! Who are you? It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try it for the first time tonight.
So yeah, Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, Shayna Baszler, Eddie Thorpe, Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, Riley Osborne, Jakara Jackson, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. The releases so far.
Chelsea Green? I don't think she's gone. No,
she's not. She just lost the women's U.S. title last week, and I think she's still going to continue wrestling Zelina Vega for the women's U.S. title for a while. I think. I can't see Chelsea Green being cut. I don't see it. And plus she was the first ever women's U.S. champion. I think the company likes her. I don't think she's going anywhere.
She's good. She's in a good spot.
Definitely. Carmelo Hayes is not going anywhere. The Miz is not going anywhere. He's wrestled Aleister Black tonight. Otis, I can't see being cut. The company likes Otis.
Hey, Mitch, I want to get your opinions on this.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mercedes Moné launched a 99.99 private texting service for superfans
Yeah, I saw that.
for $100. I'm not paying that.
It's $100 a month.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not paying. Spending $100 a month. That's ridiculous.
Hey,
Not doing it.
if someone could get Rhea Ripley to sign an adoption papers claiming to be this guy's mom, anything will happen with these wrestling fans.
Yeah, to her to be their mommy. And apparently there was a rumor that that was said that Mercedes Moné, and apparently there was another rumor Mercedes Moné, she doesn't have creative control according to Sean Ross Sapp, which we all know is not true. That was another thing going around today.
That might have been a botch.
Yeah. This is why Fraxium isn't over tonight for this night tonight. Because you put him in the ring with fucking Pretty Deadly.
Yeah. John Smith asked, you think Pretty Deadly will ever drop a flamboyant act?
No.
I like to see them like a Drew. I don't see it.
Nah. I don't think it would work. But yeah, look at Los Garza versus Fraxium last week. That was over. This is not. And it goes to show you that Pretty Deadly is fucking garbage. Los Garza actually can wrestle and are not cringe and actually have talent. Pretty Deadly are just boring. Like with the character, they're flamboyant, outlandish character. It doesn't click on the main roster at all. It's a very small ceiling. And it's channel changing garbage. They're just boring. It's Pretty Deadly. Why they're even still here employed, I have no idea. Elton Burns and Kent Wilson, they may be good and talented in the ring, but they're just cringe. They're not. They people want to change the channel on the screen, and they're not good. Like people, they're lucky to Pretty Deadly are lucky to still have a job. How do you release the names that got released today and keep Pretty Deadly?
Yep.
How do you release Gallus and keep Pretty Deadly?
All right, I think this is where they end the match right here.
Yep, it's over. Spanish fly top rope, Phoenix splash, it's over.
My God. That was good.
I love that combo, the top rope Spanish fly and the Phoenix splash.
Yeah.
Combo from Fraxium. Love it. Picture perfect Phoenix splash from Nathan Frazier. Apparently trained by Seth Rollins. John Smith also. Remember Drew was in 3MB? Yeah.
Yep.
With Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater. That was terrible.
After watching the shoot coverage, when that TLC match starts, we just really got some inspiration.
So, guys, make sure you tune in next week for the predictions of Backlash, because Backlash is next Saturday. So
yeah, we'll be live for the watch party for Backlash next Saturday.
Yep, me, Nick, Denise, and Sarah.
Yep.
Hey, Meechin.
Go ahead. Yeah, Meechin.
No, Meechin.
And BFAB, and also the Secret Hervis.
Hey, guess what? I got kids.
Yeah. Yeah, John Smith, I got kids. Don't have Brock Lesnar around, though, John Smith, because he'll say, I don't give a shit about your kids. Remember that?
Yeah, I can't wait for the card.
Recount that I deserve. I think we have a rematch, and that's something we can certainly talk about, just not tonight, because tonight, is going on with my commitment. What? What? Since when? Oh, now. And hey, for a title shot. Maybe she can be U.S. champion, and then maybe you can beat her somewhere else.
Zelina Vega against Piper Niven tonight.
And if Piper wins, she gets a title shot.
Yeah, I do. That's all I can do.
Oh, Nia Jax. Oh, God.
What about Nia Jax?
She's out next.
Oh, God.
Like, she's coming out for a segment. Great. Nia Jax may have improved in the ring, but she's not someone you build a show around, especially as a champion or a top title contender. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
John
I'm sure
goes-
Lester said that on his own. Yeah. Yeah, it was right before SummerSlam in 2016 on Raw. I remember watching that episode of Raw where Brock Lesnar's in the ring with Heath Slater, and Brock tells Heath Slater, I don't give a shit about your kids. That was funny, actually. Then he sent Heath Slater to Suplex City.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of the Universal Orlando Resort.
We are always in motion. Getting this, fixing that, arriving to destinations in life and around the globe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blur. Because life never stops. You need someone you can trust to go right along with you, no matter where the future leads. Enterprise for lives and drive.
Check it out! Pizza Hut Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app. I've been following that for years. This package is really started.
Skip Bayless is in the chat saying hey to Blaze.
What's up, Skip?
She loses one person trying on shoes.
Discover doubles your cash back at the end of your first year, so I'm gonna use mine to get something for my new discount double IE.
You learn, we match. Discover Cashback Match.
With every single mashup plus fan favorite s'mores, the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu calls for a
Trade proposal.
deal. Try the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu because nothing says summer like baseball and blizzard treats.
I wonder who is the main event replacement is.
On WWE main event, you mean John Smith?
I think that's what he means, yeah.
Probably Akira Tozawa.
David goes, Skip, Cowboys are terrible. Here we go. The Rock versus Seth Rollins now. So, Mitch, are you still riding the Eagles cloud? Yep. Yep. Knicks versus Celtics. I got the Celtics. I don't know in how many games yet, but I got. Huh?
I got the Knicks because I'm a New York guy.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I
fair.
mean, just showed a TLC 2013 video package from years ago with John Cena, Randy Orton, their TLC match for the World Heavyweight and WWE Championships.
Texans, yeah, they did get seated by the Chiefs.
Now, why release Dakota Kai and keep Nia Jax?
You know why?
I know.
That's why they're keeping Tamina Snuka.
I did it for The Rock. Fuck Dwayne. Well, Nia's been released before. Still nothing so far outside of Gallus.
Yep. The Rock did mess up Mania, David.
He did. He definitely did. He should have showed up at WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania 41. And he didn't do it. He should have showed up.
Hey, I'll be right back, Nick, all right? I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. No, Nia Jax, we didn't fucking miss you. In fact, you're better off still off our televisions. Please cut Nia Jax's mic off. She can't fucking talk or cut a promo for shit. Please cut her fucking mic. Thank God. Tiffany Stratton cut her off. Thank God. Naomi's coming out now. Oh, Naomi told a fan in the front row to shut up.
Well, proceed with caution, baby. A little different right now. Look at that purposeful stride of the storm. Jade Cargill is going to get underway. Rolling as well with Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Well, as Jade Cargill got jumped by Naomi last week just in the match, and then subsequently a draw.
We're getting a tag. We're getting a tag team match, aren't we?
We probably are. Uh-oh.
Nah, man, nah.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Oh, God. Fucking tag team match.
Yeah.
Fucking Teddy Long. Why?
They don't have anything.
Why?
One of the biggest post-mania surprises came a week ago. The return of a very dangerous, often mysterious.
Xavier's in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Xavier?
Here we go. We got it.
Yeah. John Smith mentioned also Mitch Buddy.
Yep, I saw that.
This one. I'm not too mad about Dakota. She wasn't a main character yet. She can go develop herself somewhere and then return. Yeah, I could see it.
Yep. Xavier, Nick took over, or Nick filled in for you last night.
Yes.
Hey, JV, you're good for next Thursday? They're saying on City Time Memorial Battle Royal, like saying that it means something.
Yeah.
Yeah, David, it is.
Yes. Why is The Miz still on my TV in 2025?
I got no words.
Things
I like
have
The Miz.
What things have passed him by in the ring, though. He's a soft in-ring style.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV? It's like all their apps and channels are connected. Oh, all connected. So these sports funky shows? Is she talking to us? Tell me, how does DirecTV all your favorite?
Hey, Jeffrey. You're so mad. Yeah, I'm mad too. We all are.
Mind control.
Yeah, Miz sucks. Miz sucks. Oh, he's awesome. He's awful. Some of the worst offense I've ever seen from this clown, The Miz.
Somebody orders new stuff up. I am here to work, people. Where's the dog sauce? He's everywhere. We're going to leave a shakaroni for $12.99. That's right. I live here. He means to me what he means to Cynthia. Please help.
Jeffrey Reimer, I'm surprised The Miz lasted in the company this long. Yeah, us too. And also The Miz, one of the worst WWE champions in recent memory. He had a terrible WrestleMania 27 main event with John Cena. Oh, but he beat John Cena at WrestleMania in 2011. Yeah, and he was fifth wheel in the Rock and Cena program in 2011. Miz was fifth wheel, and he was a WWE champion, mind you.
Yeah, apparently.
Download the app today. Hold on. You bet 365 customers get how much? That can't be right. It's true. Join Bet 365 today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. You can start them on bets like the spread, total, run line, and player props. Well, there you have it. Bet $5 to get $100.
Yes, it is legendary.
Win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet 365.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was 2006 when he just started when he got called up from developmental, when he came from the real world. I will say though, Miz, when he got called up, I think he was on the Smackdown brand in 2006. Very, very, very rough times for the man in this early main roster run because like he was apparently kicked out of the locker room for several months and he had to go change in the bathrooms where the fans would use the bathrooms. and like little kids would catch him and they'd go tell to their parents, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I just saw the Miz go in the bathroom." "Okay, son, we'll wait for him to come out. We'll get his picture and autograph for you." And it was so embarrassing for Miz, and the Miz could have quit, but he didn't do it, and he just took it. So I give him, as much as I don't like the Miz as a wrestler, I mean, much respect. Like, I give him a lot of credit to like the bullshit he went through. He could have quit, and he didn't. He just took it, and he didn't quit. And I respect him for what he had. The BS he went through, and I give him a lot of props to what he went through because like it was tough, and he could have easily quit and be done, but he didn't do it. So I have to give him a lot of credit for just taking it. And then he had a match with Undertaker, and Undertaker got him back in the locker room. Apparently, I will not say his name. He apparently got Miz kicked out of the locker room because Miz was eating chicken in the locker room. I think it was Benoit that got Miz kicked out of the locker room for like 6-7 months. And Miz had to go change in small little hallways where no one usually was.
What was that?
Remember when Miz was kicked out of the locker room for several months, Mitch, for eating chicken? And Miz had to go change in the bathrooms where the fans would use the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker, months after he got kicked out of the locker room, Undertaker got Miz back in the locker room after he had a match with Undertaker. And he earned Undertaker's respect.
Yep, Aleister Black.
Yes, CFO money theme, good. Yes, time for Aleister Black, the Dutch Destroyer, former NXT champion. Love the entrance of Aleister Black. Love it. This guy could have been the next Undertaker during his first WWE run, and Vince threw him away like yesterday's trash. And now he's finally back home where he belongs. I don't like to compare a lot of people to Undertaker, but this guy is like a next modern Undertaker. Presence, entrance, aura, almost everything about Aleister Black. One of my top favorites from Black and Gold for sure. Jeffrey Remery, I agree. Love his theme music. Aleister Black's Root of All Evil by CFO Money. I think it's also by Code Orange, I think, his theme song. Which made Bray Wyatt's theme when Bray Wyatt was the Fiend. Aleister could have been on the Brood.
Yep.
Yeah. On Aleister Black now. Caught Miz's leg. Place him down. This match should be no more than 5 minutes. Please, no one should be selling for the fucking Miz. Here we go. Kicks the Miz. Good. I love the springboard moonsault, lands on his feet, then sits like Aleister Black does, cross the legs. Love that from Aleister Black. That's one. Love it.
Yeah, he looks in great shape. He really does.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he's back in WWE where he belongs, and it feels good to see him back and no longer in Guantanamo Bay. I mean, Tony Khan fucked up Aleister Black big time, and this guy he could have done. He could have been so much more in AEW, and Tony Khan fumbled him big time and didn't know what to do with him. So Tony Khan dropped the ball with him just like Vince McMahon did, and now he's back in WWE where he belongs. And I'm telling you, Triple H is going to book him so much better than Vince ever could, and he's going to show Tony Khan how to properly book Aleister Black. Mark my words. Mark my words. And the next few, I could see Aleister Black become a world champion within the next few years. Absolutely. Yeah, Jeff Reimer, I agree. They kept him in the trios tag team in AEW with the House of Black, with Brody King and Buddy Matthews. And now look at the House of Black in AEW. Buddy Matthews is injured because of a tiny ring incident from AEW Grand Slam in Australia early this year because of Tony Khan's irresponsibility because he couldn't ship a proper ring overseas to Australia. And Brody King's a fucking jobber on Dynamite because of shit booking. So this is all on Tony Khan. He has about 1 singles in AEW. Yeah. Yep. Sounds right. Oh, rest hold. Miz putting Aleister Black in a rest hold. Yeah, because that's exactly what I want to fucking see. Bullshit. I'm sure Adam Carl's loving this. Yeah, Jeffrey Remmer. LOL rest holds. Yeah. From a guy who's soft in the ring like the fucking Miz. Imagine how you're being a wrestler and you have to sell for the Miz. Imagine. Oh, but the Miz is awesome. He's one of the worst. Has some of the worst offense you could ever see in a match. Some of the worst kicks you'd see. He's soft in ring style, and this guy's been around for 20 years. He's like a cockroach; it doesn't go away. Chad Schrader in the chat.
Well, Sean Ross Sapp tweeted there's other NXT releases coming.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't like to see anyone lose their job, but I hope Ridge Holland's on there.
Chad is going to meet Kelly tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be legendary.
Did she recently sign a Legends deal with WWE?
Yeah. Yep.
That's nice. Oh, and Aleister Black with some kicks. Making a comeback as Aleister Black. Oh, and a nice front kip up. Aleister Black. Springboard moonsault attack from the side of the ropes. The Miz kicks out.
You're funny.
Did you just look at the reaction by Aleister Black? When you're playing with world champs, the Muay Thai kick in the chest. These are just bouncing off for Aleister Black. Spinning elbow.
Spinning elbow from Aleister Black. Bring big knee strike to the face of the Miz from Aleister Black. What? Oh, whoa! Aleister Black countered. Oh my god. Oh, like a spinning jumping knee. Uh-oh. Aleister Black with his leg lifting up the head of the opponent. Classic Aleister Black, where he lifts the opponent's head up with his leg. Uh-oh. We don't know what this means. Oh, come on. Oh, almost got Aleister Black with a roll. Black Mass! Black Mass, and the Miz is out. Thanks for coming, Miz.
Oh my god.
Aleister Black picks up the win. Black Mass the Miz into next week. He think Miz tried for a skull crushing finale, and like Black countered it like nothing, I think. And then he goes for a spinning, jumping.
I want to see Aleister Black take on Carmelo.
I think that's what we're getting. Oh, they're staring at each other. I think that's what we're getting. This I'd like to see a backlash. Uh-oh. I'm going to stare down. Uh-oh. Both Black and Mello not taking their eyes off each other one bit.
Yep, we're getting that next week.
If not next week, then Backlash.
I don't think we'll get that at Backlash.
We'll see. But it's something I'm looking forward to. That should be good. Welcome back, Aleister Black. He looked good. I would not have had him against The Miz, but he looked good. Oh, Rey Fenix and Santos Escobar. Backstage.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Oh, and Zelina Vega's wrestling after Aleister Black. Coincidence?
I like that.
It's done for a reason. Yeah. And she's taking on Piper Niven next on SmackDown. I can't see Zelina Vega, honestly, as a long-term U.S. champion for the women. I can't. I think she loses that title pretty quick.
We shall see.
Maybe they put the belt on Zelina just to quickly lose it to either Alba or Piper, and maybe Piper wins it quick from Zelina, and then we get a Piper feud with Alba and Chelsea over the women's U.S. title.
We shall see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Gallus was the very recent releases so far. I've got nothing yet as other releases are concerned so far.
Hey, Taco, what is up?
What's up, Taco?
We are always in motion. Getting this, fixing that, arriving to destinations in life and around the globe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blur. Because life never stops, you need someone you can trust to go right along with you, no matter where the future leads. Enterprise for lives in drive.
Check it out! Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app. And now,
Hey, halftime.
What's up, halftime?
Legendary halftime.
Yeah, I agree, Jeffrey. Zelina Vega's
Legendary.
garbage.
One line of unlimited 5G lowered by 20%. Now $40, period. And a free 5G phone. Go in store, online, or call. Only at Metro.
Yeah, I agree, Jeffrey. She needs a new theme song.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a blast. Thinking about you fun too. The accountant too. Rated R.
See the Hardy Boys in King live when wrestling returns to the Westchester County Center in White Plains, New York on Saturday, May 10th. See Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Dave, Nick Foley, Mickey James, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Westchester's Romeo South, and more. Autograph session with the Hardys and all the stars at 3 p.m. 8 big matches. Get your tickets now at the County Center box office at NortheastWrestling.com. Don't miss the biggest wrestling event in the Hudson Valley this year, Saturday, May 10th in White Plains. Sponsored by ENT Allergy and Associates and Canada's Room. Tickets at NortheastWrestling.com.
Awesome Championship Wrestling returns to the MJN Convention Center in Poughkeepsie on May 17th with Aftershock Battle for all those. See ACW World Champion Roger Holiday defending against Matt Cardona. Witness them now versus Texas Slaughter for the ACW tag titles inside the steel cage. Plus, the first ACW Women's Champion will be crowned, featuring Indy Hartwell. See stars like Cleveland, Fortnite, O'Mori, Moose, Mike Santana, Tommy Kramer, Luis Munoz, and more. Get tickets at thisisACW.com.
I can tell when someone's lying, it's kind of a thing I do. Who are you? I am Felicity Price. So, tell me what you're doing.
So Ray Phoenix versus Santos Escobar is set for tonight, apparently.
I like that.
Yeah. I do too.
So I would go to the show, and you know how they would show celebrities in the crowd?
Right?
They would say Indianapolis Colts. They wouldn't say Pat. On that kick or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was coming. I was pumped to be on the screen or anything like that. Every stage of my life, whether it's junior high, high school, college, NFL.
There's Pat McAfee.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was front row for the Raw episodes like in 2009 and 2015 when they were in Indianapolis.
I didn't know that either.
I think the Raw October 12th, 09 edition in Indianapolis, he was front row. I did not know that. A much younger Pat McAfee, though, so that's pretty cool. On Stephanie's Places. That's freaking cool. Out of all the McMahons, out of all the McMahons, Vince is evil. Shane is all right. Out of all the McMahons, if I have to choose one I like, it's Stephanie. It's Stephanie McMahon. Deion Dawkins, 4-time NFL Pro Bowler, the Buffalo Bills.
Deion Dawkins.
Yeah.
Later tonight, right here on Smackdown. United States champion has defeated Chelsea. And her opponent, accompanied by Chelsea Green and Alan Fire from Glasgow, Scotland, Piper Niven. Wait, let's remind everyone what happened last week with Piper and her versus Piper and Alan Fire. It's been weeks of chasing, but Selena Vega finally got a win with the US title last week. The career ended up being cheap shotted by the secret hermits one time too many. That led to that ejection. And it was a big distraction for all involved, but it was Vega who got the opportunity to hit that patented code red and grab her first singles championship in WWE.
So, Nick, do you like Piper Niven as a wrestler, or?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
She's a good wrestler.
I think she's underrated. Yeah,
She is. Piper Niven, and like Piper Niven in the ring can get it done. Like she's very good in the ring, and I've watched her work on the UK Indies and in NXT UK. She's very good.
yeah.
Just another one that's good. That's with Piper Niven. Alba Fire, the former Kaylee Ray. She's also just as good. Now she was great on the UK Indies over in the UK, and she obviously has history with Piper in the UK Indies and then in NXT UK.
Secret Harvest got their own theme. I thought Rusev was coming out. No, we're gonna see Rusev on Monday.
Yeah, against Otis.
Oh, I should put him on a thumbnail. Who should I take off the thumbnail for Raw?
Who's on there?
Let me see. Let me see here. Who I got? Oh, it's not even here. I have Jay. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman. I got Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, and I think that's it.
Maybe, I hate to say it, Paul Heyman.
I'm going to look at it one more time. I'm just going to look at it. I got to pull it up on Canva. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I also got Io Sky.
Yeah, keep EO in there.
So I got Jay Uso, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Io Sky, Valkyria, and Becky Lynch.
I would take out Heyman. No disrespect to Paul Heyman, but I take him out for this one.
Take out Heyman and put Rusev there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, I think I'll take out Heyman.
Yeah. But yeah, saying about Kaylee Ray, she was also very good in NXT UK. She was the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion in history. Really good battles with Toni Storm and Piper Niven over at NXT UK.
So she's also underrated, just like Piper Niven.
So I just want to ask you this one time: Rusev over Logan Paul?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, let me get Rusev out of the WWE.com.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna make the thumbnail now.
Yeah.
But right now, Zelina Vega is in trouble. Piper's in control.
Selena Vega goes face first into the canvas from Piper Niven.
Let the adventure begin. We want to send you to Universal Orlando Resort. Enter now for your chance to win.
That was a good match by Piper Niven. I mean, a good move.
Including the all-new Universal
Yeah.
Universe opening May 22nd. Step through the gates and explore 5 immersive worlds of thrills and excitement. Plus, you'll stay at the brand new Universal Terra Luna Resort. Enter the WWE Universe Dream Trip giveaway today. Go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter now. Come out. You ready? Then I'm getting it. I'm scared. That's why I'm him. What's that? Me. I'm him. You mean Kip? Him. Oh, Tim. Him. Oh, Jim. Oh. I am him. You need to see this.
This is gonna cost a lot.
Hey, I got an idea. Cat, you can play along with me. Who do you guys think right now in May? We got a couple months until we got months till to the new year. Who do you guys think will be the breakout superstar of the year from right now? Right now.
Right now?
From right now to the end of the year, who do you think will be the breakout superstar of the year?
Penta.
Okay, that's not my pick, but that's a good one.
Either him or Braun Breaker.
I was gonna go with Braun. Braun is mine. I like Braun. Guys.
Yeah. But yeah.
Braun Breaker for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Braun Breaker for me.
Filling your potatoes? Oh, nice. Fill your eggs and pasta? Whoa, creamy. Smarter than a clean touch of magic.
Today my children real world, ready for whatever lies ahead. Except for the following, which you're likely to find exceedingly difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 job, doing your taxes, sitting on a duvet cover, taking off the duvet cover, realizing you're never gonna get anything. Those guys have on the top of the rock. In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling and deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
So is Nia and Naomi versus Tiffany and Jade the main event? Is it?
It sounds like it.
Fuck.
Because Cena's not here.
Or it's got to be Orton in the main event. Gotta be. He's after tonight.
Oh yeah, it might be Orton then. Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't want to sit through a Nia Jax main event. Who asked for that? Seriously.
A questionable shot to the thorax there from Niven. Stopped the champ in the tracks. And how about this from Vega? A big knee
to Piper Niven.
This has to be the answer, Vega. When you get the upper hand, you have to keep peppering your larger opponent with shots.
Oh, but then just like that, Piper slams her down.
You're an argue in the corner. What a kick for an center. The wrecking ball of menace.
Why is it?
And we're 20 minutes to 10:10 with this fucking show.
Why can't?
You start to question if the referee needs to step in here.
Selena utilizing her speed, her quick reflexes now going up top, and she was able to get that hit on Piper Niven. A big right hand comes in from Niven. And former WWE Tag Team Champion Chelsea Green, of course, three straight weeks for Zelina Vega over Chelsea Green, the last of which she earned her way to get a title shot. And now 7 days into her reign, and she is being handled by Piper Niven. Well, the headbutt comes in from Vega.
Vega once again, it's just been short flurries of offense from the word go from Vega, but she's not giving up.
Vega hooks the leg. Impression down on Piper Niven.
That was not the
Alright. There's the thumbnail is done for Monday. I'll create the stream probably during the show. I like multitasking. I like getting stuff done. What's that? Hey, Cameron. Yeah, Naomi's gonna do majority of the work tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Jimmy Uso yet, have we?
No.
Whatever happened to him?
He was on the Rock to WrestleMania to celebrate with his brother.
Then after that, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know where he is, what they're doing with him. If we get it, I'm hoping to God we get a draft this year, probably in June this year, because my God, this show fucking needs it. Not just to move back to 2 hours, but how about we move Jay to SmackDown? We switch titles, and we have the Usos back together. They need tag teams, so why not? Uh-oh. 619. About to be from Zelina Vega. Nope. Fuck this.
There we go. I like that. I like that.
I know that it's just dumb. I'm sorry. That was fucking stupid. I hate that shit.
I'm gonna give it to you. Trying to figure out what I think I can give it to you. I like it.
Not me. Piper should have won that shit.
Oh, I can give it to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did have two. I can give it to you now.
That was Damian Priest's fault. He's the one that caused the beef. And as far as Jacob, he's telling everybody, you better stay. Not just one. Warning prestige. Which is why Backlash. Jacob's going to defend that U.S. Championship. Damian Priest. And LA Knight. In a triple threat match. How did that happen? Technically, Drew McIntyre won the match. He's the number one contender. If there's anybody that should fight Jacob, it's Drew. You're absolutely right. Forget the triple threat. Let's make it a fatal four-way match. You know what? Let's keep it 100. No matter who you put in front of me, line them all up at Backlash. Because at the end of the day, I'm a dog walk that game. See me? I'm all gas. No fresh please. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Hey, Mitch.
What?
You know what I mean?
Ow.
Apparently, Jacob Fatu says, you know what I mean? Because at Backlash, no matter who you put in front of me, Damian Priest, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, because I'm going dog walk asses. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, Backlash, Fatal 4-Way United States Championship. That's made official for Backlash. Oh, shit. So Nia's the main event. Great. Randy Orton's up next. Who asked for Nia Jax in the fucking main event? Who?
Wait, where are they? Nick, where are they tonight?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Because they said Wells Fargo. I'm like, wait, they're in Philly?
No, they're in Des Moines, Iowa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cheeseville bites around the crust. Every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, like Gwendolyn. I stay with Cricket because they tell it like it is. The price on the plans.
Oh, suck.
They just announced it. Fatal 4-Way for a Backlash. Here's Randy. What up, Troy? All right, Randy, let's see what you're doing, man.
I am back.
All right. All right, Randy.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown!
world couldn't see him.
Nice.
I could. It took about 20 years for all of you to realize exactly what kind of man he is, but I knew from day one. He's arrogant, selfish. He is an entitled brat that gets whatever he wants. John Cena is the ultimate shiny new toy to be played with by the ultimate puppet master.
It is wild, Jeffrey. It is wild.
It is. You would never think it would be a thing, honestly, especially in the year 2025. But we're getting it next week at Backlash, which is crazy.
He didn't care about the boys in the back. He didn't care about all of you. All that John cared about, all that he cares about is his bottom line. Which has brought him fame. It has brought him fortune. It has brought him right into the
It does. It feels like it's a video game.
to make sure that every
Yeah.
month he has a brand new colored t-shirt come out to the merch stands along with headband, hat, neckband, waistband, armband, wristband, shorts. I mean, I think the sneakers, dog tags, and the little towel that says "Never give up." Anything he can squeeze his name onto, he's gonna put at the merch stand so that all you kids go and grab it up. He wants to make sure that you love him even more than you already do. But speaking of the kids, last week on Smackdown, John said the reason why he never had kids, the reason why he never raised a family himself, was because he was busy raising all of your kids. John, the only thing that you have raised is the price of the merchandise, which the actual parents have to work a double when to afford. You know, selling your soul isn't exactly a new concept, is it, John? You've been doing that for 20 years. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Am I right? I'll give him the hustle. I'll give him the hustle all day. With the loyalty, the respect. What happened to the loyalty and the respect, John? Let me be clear why I'm asking specifically about the loyalty and the respect. Because last week, you stood in the swing, looked him dead in the eye, and you said you were going to erase the Orton name from the
Philly halftime. SmackDown's been boring tonight. Like, most people are talking about the releases more than this show, honestly.
you were going to erase everything that my family did in this industry. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not, you will not.
Yeah. Randy Orton, the voice of reason. That's funny.
Yeah.
Say that you are the last real champion. No, John. You are the latest legend that I have to put down.
Oh.
And I'm going to do so a week from tomorrow, Saturday, Backlash, my hometown, in front of my wife, my family.
Legend killer.
Yeah. The next legend I'm going to put down at Backlash. Randy says about Cena. Ooh.
It's going to fly right off your shoulders and through the gateway arch.
Three most devastating letters. RKO. It was a good promo from Randy Orton, I will say. It's a very good promo. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, Lego-shaped head that Randy called John Cena's head. Yeah. That was a good promo from Randy Orton. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer says, when Randy's pissed, you don't want to get on his bad side. That's true. Hey, Mitch, remember the Smackdown episode in the fall of 2018? That was after Jeff Hardy's and Randy Orton's Hell in a Cell, where I think Randy went to the production truck. I think he was bullying one of the production workers, and Randy Orton's like, you do know what happens when you piss me off, right?
Yeah.
That was funny. Then he grabbed the worker's head by the throat. He's like, is that better? Police are hurting me. Is that better? Is that better? It was actually funny.
Yeah.
And up next, Santos Escobar versus...
Oh, I forgot we're getting that match tonight.
Phoenix. Animo. God, I love Ray Phoenix's music and entrance. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, Nia Jax and Naomi just had a backstage thing just moments ago. Yeah, Naomi's not going to listen to you, Nia. Yeah, I agree. And then he says him and Penta have similar entrances. Kinda. I like Penta's better, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I just get so hyped these days when I hear Penta's music. And I always have to do in sync the zero, miedo. When do you think we get the Lucha Bros back together?
Probably after the Rumble.
After the Rumble?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Or do we see them team at that Worlds Collide and with AAA and WWE on June 7th?
Maybe.
We might get it there, which I would be okay with because it's the first crossover with WWE and AAA. Hey, listen, I would not mind it whatsoever. I'm okay with that. You do it there. That's just a taste of what we're gonna get in the future with the Lucha Bros, and I'm all for it. Maybe they tag at WrestleMania next year in New Orleans. Who knows?
We shall see.
And yes, Jeffrey Reimer, you're right. Chad Gable this past Monday on Raw did name drop the Lucha Bros this past Monday on Raw in a backstage segment with Penta. That is true. So I think we'll get it. Maybe we get the Creeds versus Lucha Bros at SummerSlam even in New Jersey. Who knows? So we shall see, but I'm liking where it's going, so we'll see what happens. But up next, it's Ray Phoenix. Speaking of the Lucha Bros, he's going one-on-one next with Santos Escobar. Nick Curcio. I tell you, there's a lot of Nicks. Must be a popular name. Like he says, where is Mitch? He probably wants to go do something. He's here.
No, I'm right here. My camera's off real quick. I'm here.
Yeah. Jeffrey Reimer, SummerSlam could be perfect, but they have to do it right. Yeah. Maybe they, I mean, I don't know when they do it, but I would say they do it. They got to do it natural, which they most likely will. So I think, and there's no rush to do it. So, I mean, when the Lucha Bros are back together, it's going to be a great moment. And I look forward to them teaming again in WWE. So yeah, I agree. As long as they play the cards right, I think it could work, and I think it will. And I trust Triple H to do the right thing with the Lucha Bros to get them back together.
Yeah, I have to go up against a gorilla.
Bro, there's going to be 50 Mitches and 50 Nicks against the gorilla. Or 50 Adam Carls and 50 Nicks against the gorilla. Bro, what if it's 100 Braun Breakers Mitch versus a gorilla?
Yeah.
Who would win?
Gorilla.
Over 100 Braun Breakers?
Yep.
Come on. Again, 100 spears against a gorilla? Come on, bro.
I got the gorilla.
Yeah, I don't know about maybe. Well, I don't know. It's tough to tell. It's tough to determine who would win in an actual fight, a gorilla or 100 Braun Breaker spears.
Yep. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, June 7th, we got World Collide and Money in the Bank.
Who, Rusev?
No, I said June 7th, we got World Collide and Money in the Bank.
Yeah. 3 p.m. Worlds Collide, 7 p.m. Money in the Bank.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey! All American Wrestling Show, what is up? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been, man? What are you up to?
I don't know, man. What do you think? Both shows, or I don't know how it's going to work.
What do you mean?
To stream both shows.
Yeah, I think we might. I don't know if I will, but R-Truth! R-Truth!
R-Truth. What's up? Oh, Jimmy Uso is alive. Yes.
Jimmy!
He's alive.
Finally!
It's about time.
All American Wrestling Show, just try to Nick, man. There's the link.
Yeah, definitely. Subscribe to Furious Nation, man. Hit the subscribe.
Oh my god. Here's Escobar.
Santos Escobar.
Ray Phoenix wins
Yeah. I agree.
because Ray Phoenix already took an L at Mania, so
Yeah. I can't see him lose a second time in a row, and I can't see it. There's no way.
R-Truth turning heel too.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know if we even get it, honestly. We'll see.
No, he's talking about because of Cena. What happened there?
Yeah, I know. So, I know. But this should be a good one. Ray Phoenix and Santos Escobar.
Is the ultimate shiny new toy to be played with by the ultimate puppet master. Whatever he wants, Johnson. Whatever he wants, John Cena is the ultimate shiny new toy to be played with by the ultimate puppet master.
Yeah, Chop City.
Yeah.
It should be good. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Imagine Vikino against anyone in WWE. Wow.
Yeah. If I can go against Ray Phoenix, if I can go against Penta, if I can go against El Grande Americano. I could see him doing that.
El Grande Americano is going to lose at AAA.
Yeah, I know. We
Yeah.
know. But yeah. Jeffrey Dreimer, Chop City, bitch, LOL. I wonder how long Worlds Collide's going to be if it's starting at 3 p.m.
Well, think about this. It starts. Money in the Bank starts at 7, so it's going to be 2 hours.
That's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, man. But we'll see how they play their cards.
How's that going to work if Del Rio's the champion? Del Rio? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot it's the same day until they announced it.
Yeah.
Can this match end, please?
It's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad match at all, but this fucking crowd sucks. It's the crowd that's fucking doing this shit.
Yeah.
Des Moines, Iowa. Why even go to these fucking hick towns where nothing goes on in the middle of nowhere? They don't deserve a fucking thing when it comes to pro wrestling, like Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa. Why even go to these, and Fort Worth, Texas last week? Like, stop going to these hick towns. They don't deserve pro wrestling because they don't make any noise, and all they think about is their cows and their pigs and chickens.
Yeah. Because he does that. Yeah,
Like,
the crowd is
Alfred
terrible.
Like, second week back, got no reaction tonight against The Miz, and Santos Escobar, he here got no reaction. That's not good. And you can thank the fucking Iowa crowd, Des Moines, Iowa tonight, because Des Moines, Iowa tonight fucking blows. Never go back to Des Moines, Iowa for a wrestling show ever again. Like, if you're going to pay money for tickets to go to a wrestling show live, make noise. If you're going to sit there and make zero noise and just be an ungrateful, half-ass fucking crowd, then you're bringing the show down at that point. Avoid these fucking hick towns like Biloxi, Mississippi, or in somewhere in North Dakota, South Dakota, or Wyoming, or somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee, or somewhere in the middle of fucking like Lafayette, Louisiana, or Little Rock, Arkansas, or Salt Lake City, Utah, something like that, Louisville, Kentucky, these hick towns where nothing goes on, where they don't think about wrestling, they just think about their fucking farms and their chickens and their pigs and their sheep.
Yeah. They'll be on their phones too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Fort Worth, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, same fucking thing. They make no noise whatsoever, and the show suffers the fucking show suffers for it. And the fucking show suffers for it. And I agree, Jeffrey Reimer. Go to the hardcore crowds like New York, Boston, New Jersey, Connecticut, Chicago, places like Pennsylvania, cities like them, Florida, like Dallas, Texas, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida as well. Like Ohio, like Cleveland, Cincinnati, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Avoid crowds like Des Moines, Iowa. One of the crowds to avoid for a wrestling show, Des Moines, Iowa, can be added to that fucking list. Diving Pub double foot stomp, Ray Phoenix wins.
Finally.
Good match, but the crowd didn't fucking help whatsoever.
Yeah.
Me, Jeffrey Reimer.
I feel like I'm at the library.
Yeah. Hopefully this is the last time they're in Des Moines, Iowa. Like, holy shit. And Jeffrey Reimer says Salt Lake City used to make noise back then. Yep. And then you wonder why the Salt Lake, Utah Jazz lost in the NBA. Atlanta's another good one. City, Atlanta, Georgia, New York. Especially New York City. Let AEW get Iowa. LOL. Yeah, might as well.
Let AEW get Iowa? Huh.
Yeah, might as well.
Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill next week.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Oh, we got the tag teams now.
You know, lots of egos in the women's division.
When you switch your pay less today, the price of your rent plan won't change for 5 years. T-Mobile's new experience plans. Families can save 40% today. Price won't change tomorrow. Have you tried these movies card Netflix? Then 10 them down gives you total control. They can turn it up. That smells good. Turn it down. Nice and light. Enjoy 40 days of freshness.
Yeah. For Tiffany's title, yeah. Jade and Tiffany had a great showing last week. I need that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
No application fee if you apply by May 30th at University of Maryland's Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to ready. You're ready to succeed again at UNGC.edu.
Just wait again. I added up stuff. It's no good luck. It keeps off those treasure all day. I'm gonna be feeling at work today.
She's also got to make sure paying attention. Smell unstoppable.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
Kick back. It's smooth streaming ahead with BIOS premium channels. Get ready for an unpredictable world. Murder with a family twist. A trip back in time to the mean streets of Harlem. Family drama and family business. And the greatest wrestling story never told until now. See it all on Max. Paramount Plus Showtime, MGM Plus, Stars, Cinemax. Anywhere you are with BIOS TV Mobile. Order premium networks on channel 860. We are truly focused on 6 C's: commitment, concern, compassion for our clients, our colleagues, and our community. We always have the foundation of knowing where we come from. When your life turns upside down and you need somebody to help the process, a catastrophic event, you want to hire us because we just want you to keep your mind. All you have to do is focus on getting better. We'll take care of everything else.
I can tell when someone's lying, that's kind of a thing I do. Who are you? I influence the price. Oh. Tell me what you ain't doing. You think I might be foolproof?
Game up, Charlie Kale.
It's been a fun night from Des Moines. The nighttime at Smackdown has been here. Another big win for Fraction against pretty deadly Alistair Black with the black mask of the victory against The Miz. Nina
Takara World. Imagine seeing Bailey face stretch at Dakota Kai's release. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't like it, but I mean, she wasn't doing anything with Dakota Kai. Plus, she was injury prone. So, again, like I said earlier, I could see Dakota Kai killing it on the Indies and doing well for herself on the Indies and showing WWE what they missed out on. I could see it. So, I don't think this release is a bad thing. I think, honestly, maybe the best thing for Dakota Kai, honestly. In Takara World, heavy rumors about Shotzi, Zoe Stark, and Tana Paxley being released, including Austin Theory. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they brought a lot of people in for past 6 months and bringing in people to debut and come back, like Penta, Ray Phoenix, Aleister Black, Rusev. So, I mean, of course, releases are going to happen. It's like, I mean, it's not going to be it's not going to be bringing them back and then no cuts. I mean, WWE's a business. I mean, it's going to happen, unfortunately, but that's the nature of the beast. And all companies do.
Hey, what is up, Takara World? What is up? Thank you for being here. Oh, there it is.
I'm already.
Imagine seeing Bailey Tracer. Yeah, right? I just thought of that.
No, yeah.
And heavily rumors about such about. Wow. Takara, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they're
nothing much, man. Nothing much. What are you doing this weekend? Anything?
Me?
Takara. I was actually in Takara. It's been wild night, man. Dude, the Smackdown has not been the best, but here's popular.
Well, the only good thing is the Randy Orton and the LA Knight thing. That's it.
Yeah.
And more people talking about the releases tonight than this show. And Des Moines, Iowa sucks.
Yeah. Takara World, do me a favor, man. Subscribe to Nick, man. There's the link.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that before Memorial Day. They do this around this time every year. People forget. They do this every time around this time.
Spring, yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
I know it was. Roxanne Perez. Yep. John Cena's next Friday.
Yes.
All right. My greatest of all time is next week. Okay.
Yep. LA Knight, Damian Priest versus Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa next week as well.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think everyone knew that Cora was going to be gone. Everyone had a feeling.
And Cora Jade was so injury prone. Plus, she wasn't that impressive in the ring. She wrestled a very plain in-ring style, and she needed more.
Smackdown doesn't look bad next week. It really doesn't.
Much better than fucking tonight, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, Nia Jax next week as well.
Oh, did you see that Joe Hendry entrance with the Hardys?
I did.
Oh my god, that was great.
It was. It really was.
Yeah, I made it through far enough. So, I forgot to tell you, Nick. I put my phone over there for most of the night, but Sarah and Denise texted me. They were shocked about these releases, but Sarah goes, I'm pissed about Braun Strowman. He was literally just on SmackDown, and Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler are bullshit too. I mean,
I know
they weren't really doing anything with those two.
No, they weren't. And at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's upsetting, yes, but you're not going to lose sleep on what were they doing? Nothing.
Right.
It's like if you're not going to use some talent, let them go. Plus, the WWE brought back a lot of people the past 6 months. Ricky Starks, Penta, Phoenix, Aleister Black, Rusev. There's going to be more coming in. Jeff Cobb, Mariah May. And it's not going to be the last. That's not going to be the last batch at all. You know? So and at the end of the day, WWE's a business. And who's to say the people that got released, who's to say they don't come back when the time's right? I think, look at Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. They reinvented themselves on the indies and then they came back. I could see a good handful of these people do this, follow the same route. I could see it.
Here is something
close, but it's never locked.
Here is something I'm going to give WWE who's credit for. Something that AEW did that WWE is not going to do that much longer. It's that freeze their contracts. Look what they did with Phoenix.
Yeah, and that was terrible.
Yeah, this is better than what they did with Phoenix. So.
Yeah, because what Tony Khan did with Phoenix was very fucking glassless. They did the same thing to Penta too.
I think Dakota Kai would kill in the Indies. She did before,
absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Dakota Kai will be fine. She'll be just fine.
I just want to know where Shayna Baszler's going.
Maybe I don't know. I think she should be fine too. Maybe
I know she should be fine, but I'm just curious where
GCW.
That's the only one that comes to mind.
I don't know.
I can't see TNA.
Or I don't know. Don't count them out. It could be.
Yeah, Bailey is. I feel so bad for Bailey.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she's questioning. I think she's feuding with Becky Lynch. I think she's going to feud with Becky Lynch though. I don't see her going anywhere though. There's a story right there for her with Becky Lynch.
You're finally. After Becky Lynch, there's nothing else left. She's not getting drafted for sure.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
Bailey.
I'm gonna have to disagree because I feel like she's still a valuable name though. Car World, guess what, guys? Tegan and Dakota could both team up somewhere. Yeah, I could see it.
Yep.
So is Jade and Nia next week #1 contender, Jeffrey?
Yeah. Yep.
You right in there, Mitch?
I see Naomi costing Jade next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where they're going.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I agree, Takara. She is not pro wrestling.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is weird that this is the main event.
Yeah, I don't even care for this fucking main event. I don't.
Oh, Naomi gets the last entrance. Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Look at this entrance.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow. I love this. Oh my god. Look at the ring with the Naomi and the clock. Wow.
Yeah. Today is Tiffany Time's birthday. What are you doing? She probably is also. Oh, happy birthday to Tiffany.
Man. Yeah. I like Joe Tessitore.
I do too. I think he's
I do
great.
too.
Joe
Yeah.
Tessitore's great.
Do you really think?
No, I don't think
WWE
Tiffany Stratton botches a lot. I have to disagree.
No. I was talking about before that. Do you think that WWE really wants Mariah May?
Yes, yes, I do, because apparently there's a report that the WWE's gonna give a big offer to Mariah May, and honestly, Mariah May, the right decision is for her to go to WWE. There's nothing left for her to do in AEW, minus being a TBS champion, and even that's beneath Mariah May because nobody's beating Mercedes Moné. So I think the right move is for her to go to WWE, and she'd be a much bigger star there.
It's actually wow! It's a tornado tag. Okay.
But
I didn't expect that.
No, but with Mariah May to Carl World, WWE want Mariah May very bad? Yes, I do think so. And honestly, why would you not? She had a very good rivalry in AEW with Timeless Tony Storm. And I mean, her title reign wasn't that good, but you would think Tony Khan and shitty creative in AEW for that. Yeah. But Mariah May to WWE is a very good get. And honestly, you'd be a fool not to throw a lot of good money at her to get her to sign. And I think she does sign. And that happens. That's a very good get for WWE, honestly. And she won't be the last to jump ship, to be honest, too. I could see Britt Baker when her contract's up, Thunder Rosa when she's free to talk, when she's no longer contracted with AEW.
Joe is better commentator than Vic from NXT?
Yes, absolutely, yes, I agree.
Okay.
Oh! Like that's the Joe.
I miss Mauro Ranallo, man.
Yes, he is one of the...
Isn't he in UFC? Doesn't he do UFC now?
And boxing fights? Yes. Well, he does boxing fights, but...
Good. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I miss Mauro so much. He was awesome. And he still is. Like him on commentary, he just makes commentary here from here to here. He just makes everything that much better. Literally. Yeah. Mauro's great, and I miss him.
I hate JBL for that.
Well, that and Vince McMahon.
Yeah, mostly JBL though.
Well, I mean, Vince was JBL's boss. I blame mostly Vince because he wanted Mauro to sound like 2017 Michael Cole. Mauro said no, and apparently Vince bullied Mauro out. until Triple H brought him back to NXT. And then around when COVID happened, I think Morrow's mother got COVID, and then he had to leave.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So that's why he left. And he really made NXT's commentary team the best when he was there. When it was him and Nigel McGuinness and Beth Phoenix. Now it's just not the same. No disrespect to Vic Joseph and Booker T, but I feel Booker T, this is no disrespect to Booker T by any means. I think Booker is better as a trainer than as a commentator. I don't think Booker's that good of a commentator. Vic Joseph, the same thing. You could probably put him in backstage interviewing, to be honest. If anything, NXT desperately needs help in their commentary department bad. They need somebody that will get that commentary team to where it needs to be. Vic Joseph and Booker T are just not doing it. Especially Booker, who's unbearable to listen to on commentary, minus the Stephanie Vaquer and Trick Williams stuff. And also Corey Graves on NXT. Corey Graves is actually great. I like Corey Graves, and he knows his shit when it comes to pro wrestling. And I've actually met the man personally in 2018, the summer. Very nice dude and very knowledgeable on wrestling. And he's also one of the commentators that I think is very, very good. So, I mean, Corey Graves is great. The other two, Vic Joseph, Booker T, them on commentary just doesn't do it for me. That's just my opinion.
Yo, I really don't care about this match.
Me neither.
That's cool, Chad, that you met Corey Graves at a celebrity softball game.
Yeah, Corey Graves is a nice, chill dude in real life, and he's a good commentator, very good commentator. And he's just very knowledgeable when it comes to pro wrestling. I remember meeting him in 2018, 7 years ago, and he told me some really factual wrestling stuff. And I'm listening to him, and you could tell he just knows this shit on pro wrestling. He's just very knowledgeable, and he's just so good at what he does, and still is to this day. So, I mean, Corey Graves is definitely up there as far as commentators who I'm high on. And, I mean, he's in NXT. Probably he'll be back on Raw soon when Pat McAfee does his college football again. But I mean, Corey Graves, man, I mean, he knows his shit. And he knows, who these people are and knows what needs to be done. And he knows what he's doing on commentary. I mean, being a commentator in general is not easy, but he knows what he's doing, and he's good at what he does. And the man's a professional, and he's good at his job. So, which is why I don't understand some of the hate that Corey Graves gets. I think it's undeserved. I think he's not everyone's cup of tea, but But the fact is, I mean, he's very talented though, very good commentator. I mean, whether you like him or you don't like him, that's totally up to you. And I respect it whether you like him or don't like him. But fact is, he is very good when it comes to commentary. And he was a wrestler too in NXT Black and Gold. So he knows his wrestling and knows what he's talking about. Chat Trader, I wish Corey Graves would just tell Vic to shut the heck up and let him talk. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when you have Vic Joseph on NXT, and I can't fucking stand it, and I see it on most weeks on NXT, you got Vic Joseph talking over Corey Graves. Oh, like that's not commentary. That's not commentary. When you go, like that's not commentary. That's just awful. And Booker T, good pro wrestling trainer, but on commentary, he is unbearable to listen to. Minus the Trick Williams and Stephanie Vaquera stuff he does every Tuesday on NXT. Other than that, Booker T is terrible. It's like listen to Booker T on commentary is awful. Awful. They got to change that commentary team in NXT bad because it needs all the help it can get. Except Corey Graves, he's the only good one on there. But even with Corey Graves, I see him back on Raw commentary soon, especially with Pat McAfee soon doing his college football again.
I really don't care about this.
Yeah, Jade Cargill just got the hot tag. Oh, or Amenza got released too.
Figures.
He tweeted out 15 minutes ago, it looks like he's released. Says 15 years of hard work and true sacrifice to make it to WWE. Always give it my 110% and put my whole passion and body into the art form of pro wrestling. Thank you for all the support. Love you all. With the peace sign emoji. So it looks like Oral Menza is also released by WWE. Probably the last of it.
Can we just end? I really don't care.
Nia Jax about to hit the Annihilator on Jade Cargill. Here we go. Uh-oh. Jade Cargill getting up with powerbombing Nia Jax. Yep. Jade Cargill with the cover. Wow. Jade Cargill pinned Nia Jax. So it looks like Jade Cargill's not winning next week then.
All right, guys, there you have it. Jade Cargill defeats. Jade Cargill. Tiffany trying to defeat Naomi and Nia Jax. And guys, we'll see you guys next week, man. Or I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. If we get more releases, we'll keep you posted. But it looks like that's probably it for releases tonight. So we'll see.
Yep. See you guys. Have a good one.